Hello, I am Jody Wolf, and you are watching EXPOZ. Today, February 6, 2011, and it's 2:08 in Birmingham, Alabama in the morning. This is Superbowl Sunday. Title: Human Trafficking Epidemic and Superbowl Sunday. I'm going to tell you something that is going to make you sick. I'm going to tell you something that's really, really horrible about this day. There's never a good day when one person is taken from her family. Never. Human trafficking worldwide at a low point through our country is 1 million per year, up to 5 million per year. South America, San Salvador and Guatemala, 50,000 women per country per year go missing. A lot of those try to make it to America, but only God knows where they end up. There's a minimum of 50,000 women and children each year that are brought to the United States for the human trafficking, where in 2006 was estimated to be a $31.2 billion worldwide industry. There's no way to tell how many little girls starting at young ages up to 18, that's almost too old, that come up missing. You see it every day. You see it every day on Nancy Grace. You see something every day. But let me get on with this. In America, as I said, there are at least 1 million, and between 2000 and 2010, our country, 700,000 from us. And that's a low number. And the number of 1 million is probably much higher number. So America alone could be helping to push the dollar number at 42 billion industry a year. This equals the drug money that's coming out of Mexico. They're nearly 40 billion. And then human trafficking at 42 billion a year. The Sudan president sells up to 70,000 young women per year. And this is not including the ones taken by neighboring tribes. The president allows the use of government trains for transport to the Middle Eastern countries like oil-rich Qatar, its housekeepers, and personal use by rich oil men. And you know what I'm saying there. The very same thing in Saudi Arabia, and the very same thing in Egypt. In fact, in Egypt, when you go into the nightclubs, you will see more African women in those nightclubs than you will anywhere else. They're all human slaves, all of them, and they're forced to work in these nightclubs. If they don't sell $3,000 a week to a customer in liquor, then they have to spend time in the touch booth. This is a booth where they throw them in with a bunch of guys, and each guy throws in $100, And they have their way. And they do this all night long. They say she's too lazy. She's not making enough money. But when the Sudan president gets involved in pocketing this money, all I can say is go to hell. So I'm going to get on. I've got a surprise for you. I've got one that you are not going to like. I'm going to ask you a question. What do you think Superbowl Sunday and human trafficking have in common? That was the wrong answer. In the United States, the largest crowd in history will be watching the Green Bay Packers and Pittsburgh Steelers fight it out on a field today, Sunday, in Dallas, Texas. Also, today, it is also, you heard me right, it is also the biggest human trafficking event in history in Dallas, Texas. Today, Superbowl Sunday. And you will not hear it anywhere else. But what I tell you is the truth. And that makes me sick. That makes me sick. The largest human trafficking event in history is this week in Dallas, Texas. And it started February 1 and it'll go through probably around the 10th. It will also be the saddest day in history for the poor women and the little girls whose age can be as young as 11 years old and up to be in America, to be part of the Super Bowl Sunday fiesta. Jody Wolf, EXPOZ.